Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, hi and welcome, and thank you for joining us. Today I think I'm going to cut my cover that we made down where we collaged front and back, and we're going to fold our journal pages and get it sewn in, and then start placing some items. I do need to make some pockets, so I need to move that today. Get some of our pockets and tuck places done. So the first thing I need to do, and this journal kit came from Lynn Art Studio. It says blank line journal pages, and I just looked for Vintage Rose journals. So it came up with this, and it's all the different colors of purple that we got. And I was noticing that this has more of the green. It's got a green background to it. So what I done was I went and matched the green the best that I could, and the purple, a lighter purple that you could write on. And I alternated the green and the purple in between these pages. And the backs of these aligned with key stain. So I think that's going to be pretty with that. I think that'll be a pretty journal. So it brought in the greens and the purples, because I thought this kit was tan, but it has the more green tone backgrounds to it, and I love that with that purple. I think that's pretty. So let's get to working. So I need to cut it down first off to 9 inches. So it's going to be 9 inches tall by 12 inches wide. And that's, you know, our typical journal size. And I'm just going to smidget trim this right here off the edge. Just a smidge to get it straightened up where we did our collage bits. And I'm going to do that to both sides, just smidget trimming. It's not even, I don't even think it's a measurement. So, maybe an 1/8, maybe. But we're going to get it evened up. And that's our cover. So I want this to be on the front, so I can take this cut apart, and it's going to be like placed right there. I think that's going to be really pretty. And then for the tie, I think I'm just going to do the pretty purple, lace. Oh, this is going to crinkle and crack. It's going to crinkle and crack. Use the good old bone folder here after we get it massaged down enough where it won't crack on us. I was afraid that was going to happen. But that's going to be sewn in. Let's go ahead and glue it, because I figured that music piece was going to crack because it's right there on the edge. So let's just go ahead and glue it up. Get it tucked care of with the wet glue. And we'll let that dry while we are folding our pages. And it should adhere down. Hope everybody's doing good today. We've had a gloomy, rainy Memorial Day. But I guess that's what I get for the good weekend weather for the wedding. I'm fine with that. As long as the wedding day was good, I didn't care about how the rest of the week went. I didn't even look at the weather past Saturday. I really didn't. I didn't look at the weather past Saturday. All right, so I'm going to lay these pages here. So this is our middle. It's going to be my middle page of the journal. I need to flip that open. And like I said, I did the backings of all the journal pages with the tea dye, and then I alternated purple. And this was, I printed these as well, the purple and green. And then that's going to be my next page in the journal from the middle. So I thought that would be really pretty. So this came off of that color kit that I have, where it's like 200 solid backgrounds. And I just printed it on my 32-pound paper. Now, I do not know what paper this kit's printed on. I want to say it's 40-pound paper, because I had some 40-pound paper off of Amazon, and that's what it feels like. And I've printed this kit a long time ago. So, but I did manage to go back and find where I had downloaded it and who I got it from. So this journal's been in the works for 4 or 5 years, collecting stuff, you know, printing off things, getting scrapbook papers, and ever since I found the handkerchief. And then I found the purple scrapbook papers, so I was like, yep, that's perfect for it. So I think what I'm going to do is wind up using the scrapbook papers to make pockets, tucks, and or tags, because it is really pretty in and of itself. It will go with this kit very well. And then I also have this kit that I got to cut down, and I want to make a journal out of it as well. I don't think I'll add any more pages to it than what it's already in it. And then I think we'll do that. So, and I think what I'm going to do with that is the Collage Me, one of those, one of my boxes where like I keep my my stuffing boxes, my cake mix boxes, and all of that. I'm going to collage one of those because they are a little bit shorter. And we'll cut the whites off of that, and we'll make us a journal out of that as well. And then we will see what we have left. Because I do have some lavender journals and stuff like that, that I think a few of these will go in. A few of the purple background papers and that will work with that lavender journal. But the piece that I cut off of the cover, I'm going to make like tuck spots or pockets out of it. That's what I was thinking with that. So like these pieces here, you know, it's 12 inches. So I think, let's do, well, we need to trim it up a little bit. Let's trim it up a little bit. So we got us a piece that is 3 inches wide. I need to trim this side just a smidge too. There is some overhang there. Alright, so now we got all of our trimmings done. And it is 11 3/4. So now if I do a 4.5 inch pocket. can do that. And I can do this one. And then we'll have this piece for a cluster piece. We'll have that to save for a cluster piece. And I had all my cluster pieces together. I don't know what I've done with them. We'll start throwing them in that. And that'll work. Okay, so that's 2 pockets. I may wind up putting some more stuff on these. So I like to put a label here and something there too. So we'll fix those here in a minute. All right, so let's get our journal pages together. Feeling a little bit better today. I just turned right there and had ringing in my ear. I'm like, oh no. So leave me alone, earache. There's something on that page. Okay. But yeah. So the peroxide with the Q-tip on the Q-tips helping with the pain. And all of that is doing good. And then with the antibiotic, amoxicillin. So, alright, now what did I do? Oh, I was like, what did I do with my cover? Threw it over here. Yeah, see, that fits that right there. Get all your pages. Hold all the pages together. Yeah, so that's got to be 40-pound paper. And see how that lays. I just thought that would be pretty. I think it goes well with the pieces that we chose to do our master boards out of. Ooh. And look, those papers are right at the edge, so that's going to be gorgeous for lacy bits. Shut your face. Okay. So now I got to get this pushed down in there. Because I need those to lay inside of the cover. And I believe after I get this done, I am going to take and put me corners on this for sure, because anytime I do paper cover or cardboard paper cover or anything like that, I put the corner protectors on it. So we'll do that in this video today as well. Okie doke. Let's get our, let me get my pokey mat. Let's make sure, double check that we got our papers in right side up. I should have did that before I pinched it in there. Sometimes I get them twisted around when I lay them over here to the side. Okay. All the words are right ways up. So we're going to do like we usually do, 3-hole pamphlet stitch. We're going to eyeball the middle and go straight down. I'm going to lay it down here. Oh, goodness. Wow, that is thick. Okay. We're going to go about 1 inch or so from the very top. Oh my goodness, get it in there. Wow, that really don't want to go through there. Oh, there it comes. I'm about to poke myself in the hand. There we are. There you are. And then, let's see, that bowed that up quite a bit, didn't it? Let's fix that. I don't like the way that's looking. The paper's just scooching away from it. Okay. So we're going to do about about an inch or so in from the bottom. And just work it till it comes through. Oh my goodness. Okie doke. And I chose to do a dark purple wax thread. I think that's going to be pretty. We're just going 3 holes, simple pamphlet stitch. Uh-oh. That veered off. Okay, we gotta repoke this one. Not because it's not poked right, just because apparently, yeah, see, because apparently the papers are so thick, they're trying to close back up on me. We can't have that. And the reason why it's difficult to pull that through there is because I didn't want to make a huge hole in my cover. So it's a little bit harder to get the oh look, I bent my needle. Look at that. Ain't that a hot mess? Look at that. Y'all see that? I bent my needle. I'm trying to pull that through there. So let's see. I got a couple more here. That's about the same size eyepiece on it. So I had 3 of them that were smaller eyes, just so it wouldn't cause a big hole in the outside of the journal. And I guess I'm going to throw that one away because I'm afraid if I try to bend it back, it's going to break. It probably will. Okay, so I need to get one of you on the opposite side here. There we go. And I'm going to try to even my threads up so I can put me some little dangly bits on it. It's close enough. So I got a thread on either side of that long piece there. So now we're just going to tie it in a knot. That's good and taut. I always do 3 knots just in case there's any slippage. Okie doke. And I guess basically what those are embroidery needles. Because that's what my embroidery needles look like. And I clip all of my papers in my cover together just because it's easier for me to hang on to. Keep everything lined up so it's not shifting around on me. Oh yeah, that is pretty. I like it. Okie doke. So now, let's see. 'Cause I want this here centered up on the cover like so. That's how I want to see that. Now I'm wondering if I want to put anything under it to make it stand out, or if I just want to leave it like that, or if I need to move it over and down. Because I may want to put lace over that. I don't know yet. I think for right now, I'm just going to put that right there. Right in the middle. And that needs to go down with the glue stick. Because that's kind of fragile. Okie doke. Okay, so now let's wipe off our excess glue. What's going on with that? Look at that. Well, that's messed up, ain't it? I hadn't noticed that. I'll have to fix that. We won't be using that one. Put it on the bottom. Because see, it's got like a jagged edge on it right there. Did you see that? I have not noticed that. That's my new one. So I put it on the bottom. That's my other one. So now I just want to go around and wipe this glue so nothing sticks to it. Okay, oh, that's pretty. I love that. That is so pretty. And it's just the colors. That's all it is. It's just the colors. Okie dokie. So now I think I'm still trying to figure out how to put this in here. I think I may make a cover out of this for my smaller journal. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is make a cover for the smaller journal. Because it would work on that better than it will this. It's still a little tacky there. Alrighty, so now we need to put corners on it. Let's see. This has gold, like, but I think I want silver. It's just gold tones in it with like the florals and that. So I'm going to use silver corners on it because I think that would be pretty with it. And I use the smaller ones for like for the cardboard and the thicker covered papers. So I'm going to use them on here. And they'll go on just like that. We'll pinch them on there. Okie doke. What I'm trying to do is clean this project box out. Because I need to get down to my lacy bits. So this I think I'm going to put out the side. And this I think is going to be my tie. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is that close enough together, purples? I think so. I think it will be. See, I thought about putting that on there too. Let's look, see if this. Just let me look a minute to see what we got here. Ooh, I think we need to do that, don't we? I think so. Yes, we do. I think that is going to be pretty. Do I want it there and the top? Let's see what we look like on the there and the top. Or is that too much? Well, you know, it's junk journaling. Nothing's never too much. You know what I mean? What do we think? Okay, here. Because that's messing with my sight. It's messing with my vision. It's going to be upside down anyways, ain't it? I know I definitely want it on the bottom like that. I don't know about the top too. Yeah. I don't know, why not? I like it on the bottom. I'm not sure about the top piece as well because I think it hides the rose, the purple rose. You see what I'm saying? Let me look. I don't know, we can put it up right there. We're doing top and bottom. Let's just do it. Just do it and hush. Okay, thank you. Alright, so I'm going to cut 3 just because I know I'm for sure going to use 3 whether I do it top and bottom or not. Okay. So now that'll stick up a little bit of yep, let's do it. Let's do that. Okay, and it goes this a ways. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Good choice, y'all. Good choice. Thank you very much. Okay. Now I want to look at it. Oh, yeah. Yep. I mean, and I know that purple, the rosy thing in the middle's pink, but I don't care. It's pretty. It's pretty and it's going on there. I need to get me a baggie for this. Because I threw that crinkle bag away. Okay, so now, before I do that, I'm going to put my lace in the journal. And I'm going to put my corners on because I don't want to have to fight with that to try to get my corners on. Okay, let's see, and then we'll have this through the middle to be a tie. I was like, how is this wrapped up? Sorry so much for the crinkly racket. You can see that's the same color purple. This is a darker purple here. You see? It's a darker purple. Well, that wouldn't be too bad, but I want that out the edge of the book. That's why I wanted to do a collage bit, because I knew I had these and that brown and purple would be pretty. Okay. Alright, so that's the top pieces for the cover. We're going to do that as the tie piece. Okie dokie. Alright, so now we'll do that and that. Let's get our corner bits on. Hopefully I can get them on there and not make a mess. And not tear it up. That would be great to not tear it up. Sometimes these things are a wee bit fidgety. And shoot, them actually went on better than them other ones do. But, you know, most of the time the other ones, the bigger ones, I'm trying to put on, like, you know, lace. And 2 of those Manila Office, I said vanilla, Manila Office folders. I'll have 2 of them covered with fabric, and then I'll have a lace pocket on the inside. So yeah, it is a little, they are a little bit more fidgety. They are just a wee bit more fidgety. Now these here, what I like to do is take the corners and make sure that the corners meet on the edge of the book. And then I'll pinch it down. Yep, I like that. That's going to be pretty. This one here, I think, could use a little bit more pinching in because I'm afraid it's going to get hung on something and come off of it. So we're going to do that. And I'm sorry my table's squeaking. I'm just pressing down super hard on that to make sure that those are on my book. Yep. Okie doke. Oh, it's turning out beautiful. I absolutely love it already. So me and my daughter were sitting here tonight. There, like I was saying yesterday in my Merry Monday video, we know we spent the weekend doing the wedding for my son and all of that, and so they had these QRS codes where you could scan and upload your photos that anybody, you know, took pictures or what have you at the wedding could upload their photos to their gallery online so everyone could enjoy them. So, like, you know, you have everyone's perspective of the wedding, you know, and I think that is just the neatest idea. So me and my sister sent me the QRS code because when I went back to pick my stuff up from my table, the table had been cleared and my card was gone. So my sister sent me that. So me and my daughter were sitting here this evening going through, and we were like, oh look, they uploaded more uploaded more pictures and videos. So we're going through constantly looking and, you know, like, oh, did you see that? Look at that, you know. So now there's my corners. I love that. That's pretty. Okay. So let's see. I need to do, I think, I usually do like 3 foot of this. That's 1, 2. There's 3. I think that'll be a plenty to tie us a nice bow. Let's just go to right here. And that way it'll ensure that we have enough to go wrap around the journal and tie us a nice pretty bow. No matter how fat I make it. Okay, so that... Alright, that's the stitchy part. This is the right way up. So now on these, what I'd normally do is I'll take and run it up underneath where I stitched it in. Oh, goodness. Give me that. just so you don't have to worry about it being attached. But I think this one, I'm just gonna leave it where it is detachable. Oh, I love how that lace shimmers. So yeah, that's gonna be a plenty to tie us a nice pretty bow with our lacy bits on the edge. No matter how fat I make this journal, we'll have enough to make us a pretty bow. And it's not even got anything in it at all but the papers at the moment. Yeah, we'll have enough. Okie doke. All right. Whoops, I'm sorry I hit y'all. So that is going to be my lacy bit. So now I'm just going to run it through here for right now. No, I can't do that. Yeah, I can too. No, I can't. I can't do that at right yet because I need to put the lace on the pages. Get your stuff together. Get your story straight, woman. Get your story straight. All right, and I'm going to clip these even right here just because that's irritating me. No, yep. That pieces irritate me. Because normally I tie them in a bow, but I am going to put charms on this one. Okay, so now, let's see. We need to lay this flat, actually. Or as flat as I can get it. And I know that looks like it's a little, it's a little spongy. And I may wind up putting me a piece of lace down this. I may wind up doing that. And if I do, then I can attach that underneath the lace. Because I think I may have to do that. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? I think that would be. See, I want to do so much with this. I want to do so much. If we don't use these on this, we can use it on the other. Okay. All right. I didn't even count how many pages is in it. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. One pocket, 2 pockets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would be 18 pockets front and back if we put it on all of the colored papers. That's going to be a fat journal. I don't want to do that. Do not want to do that. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. Put them on the purple pages. We're going to do 5 pockets or tuck spots. And we'll put it on the purple pages. So we'll do that front and back. And then I think the green pages, I'm going to put this lace on. Shut up. Oh, that's pretty. Can y'all see my frame? Yep. Oh, yep. Love it. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that'll be 3 pieces of lace front and back because I got 3 thingies of green, right? No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so am I going to have enough? I don't know. Let's see. So instead of, you know, eyeballing the measure of the pages, here's what I do. Take this, I put it on my mat. Try not to cut my fingers the best that I can. And I go 8.5 and cut it. one side. That's 4 sides. Then we got some left. We can cut that and put it on pockets, and that could be tag topper bits. I think that would be pretty. All right, so we'll keep this piece to decorate with on some of our pockety bits. See, like this here that needs something on it, that would be pretty just to take and put that on there. And then this one will be pretty to put that on there. See? Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead and cut that and do that. I will cut it. So that's going to go on there. And we're going to cut this right here. And then that will go right there. Okay. And we'll save that, because we can put that somewhere else. I may just put it on a page as a tuck, and that would be really pretty. Okay, so that's our 4 pieces we needed for the green pieces, or green pages for the front and the back journal. So we need to get those glued on. I need to put this over here, and I'm going to put that back in here for right now. Okay. Let's break out the Fabri-Tac and get me a, oh, this is going to be super pretty. Let's see, that has like a greenish tea stainy background. And I was like, yep, that's going to work. Okay. Alright, so now how far do we want you to hang out of the book? I want them to hang out. So I want it to be like that on the page. Right there. So you can see the whole piece. Okie doke. Alrighty, come on, glue. You are halfway filled, so why are you acting a fool? Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, that's going to be beautiful. Maybe hanging out a little bit too far, but I love it. I don't care. I think it's going to be pretty. I think it's going to work. Okay, just a skinny skim down the side of it. Just don't let it bubble. As long as it doesn't bubble any, it should work pretty good. And what I'm saying by bubble is like, you know, Fabri-Tac likes to come out in clumps every once in a while. Yep. I know, I think that's hanging off a little bit too much, but it's pretty because I wanted the whole lace bit to hang off the end of the journal. Let's see, are these all cut the same exactly? Pretty much. How did I get that? Where every piece is exact, pretty much about the same thing. I mean, like the ruffles line up just about perfect on every piece of it. Come here. And of course, you know, I cut my fingernails right before I got on here filming. So, you know, here we are, not being able to pick up nothing. Okay, so then we'll do this. And then I think we should be about done for today. So I wanted to get this stuff done because I had in mind what laces I wanted to do and where I wanted to do them at. Just needed to get them in. Whoopsie, not glue it upside down. Don't glue it wrong ways, as Moonbeam would say. Meemaw. She was so pretty in her little flower girl dress, twirling around and having her little self a ball and dancing and having a good time. And she was super duper tired though, but she had a good time dancing and twirling around and around in her little dress. She loved it. And then so like, you know, they escort us in and all of this, and she was, you know, dropping her flower petals and stuff. And so then when everybody was, you know, walking out and leaving out, as the procession of the wedding was exiting, before all the other guests were leaving, she come back, she started walking back down the aisle, and she kept dropping flower, and she started dropping her little flower petals again. It was so cute. I was like, that was the best part of it. She was so cute doing that. Because like they went out after the bride and groom, you know, walked down the aisle. So she started dropping her little flower petals again. I was like, oh, that's so cute. And she said, well, I have more petals. I have more flowers. So I didn't use them all. And my dad came, and he had been under the weather because he had to go have his blood work and blood shot done because his to build up his blood cell count. It keeps dropping for some unknown reason. He's been tested for any and every kind of cancer that they supposedly can test him for. He's a mystery to them. They keep saying they can't figure him out. But his blood cell count keeps dropping. His white and red blood cells just plummet. So he has to go every couple weeks and have some shots and stuff done, and it really makes him sick. And he had that done earlier in the week, and he said, you know, I told him that if I missed my grandson's wedding because of this crap, except he used other words, he was going to be highly, highly upset. He came, he had not been feeling well. Oh, look at that. I love that. I know it could have used like a ruffles here and been, but I love it. I think it's pretty. And I know it is a wee bit wide, but I wanted the whole piece sticking out where like you could see the brown in it. And that is pretty. Okay, so now, and you know what I also thought about was making this like the closure. You know how we did on our other journals where I made those as closures. I thought about doing that too, but we'll see what we do with it. But I would really like this here just to go around it. Because see, that's going to really impede upon that lace being over there. Well, if I can get my fingers to work right, we get this tied up here. Ooh, yep, that's it. I love that. I don't think I'm going to put that stuff on here because see, look, that's going to, I don't know. That is going to be pretty just to put, I think just put it on the bottom because if you put it on the top too, I think that's going to be a bit much. Yeah, because this gets lost. So I think I am going to just put that on the bottom. And let's just go ahead and do that. And we got our tie piece for it. And we'll use this one on our other journal. We'll do that. And I think we'll be done for today. And I need to let this set and dry really good on the front cover before I start doing anything else to it. Because I'm going to put this right here. And I'm wondering if I need to put a piece of lace down that. I don't think I would. So I think it's going to take away from the whole front cover if I do. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put me a strip right across here. And then we'll come back and we'll do the edge pieces of it. So we're just trying to get it down and get it on there for right now. Okie dokie. And I'm fine with it hanging off a little bit there. What I am not fine with is it catching these bits up here and pulling it off. But I do not want to see this glue up behind those bits either. Okay. Alrighty, I think we got us a journal. Now we just got to make the pieces to go in it. Sometimes, you know, I get the idea of the journal cover first, and I got to do that so I can visualize the rest of the journal. And then sometimes I start with the papers, and then I make the ephemeras, and then, you know, and it just depends. So, I'm going to be honest, this whole cover is completely not what I had envisioned when I started to make this, because, you know, I had that vision of that, oh yeah, oh that's pretty, because I had that vision of the handkerchief for so long, you know. Alright, I need to do a little touchy touch here on this corner just so it doesn't get caught and get ripped off. I'm fine with the bottom bits dangling, but the top and the side pieces, not so much. I want them for sure adhered to the journal. And this one right here too. Okay. as you can see, even when it dries, it does leave a shiny on the surface. Fabri-Tac does. So I don't like just putting down a glob of it and then, you know, not having nothing to cover it. I think that's going to be pretty. I like it a lot. Okay. Like I said, it already seems Gatory mouth, but it's not. It's just, it's got a lot of pages in it. So that's fine. All right. So now while we're on here today and we got the Fabri-Tac out and rolling. Actually, I don't need Fabri-Tac for this. I can do that in glue stick. Because it'll hold it. This glue stick holds lace and bits pretty good, actually. Surprisingly good, I found. Because the reason why I wanted to do it with that is because I did not want all of the, where that's so sheer, that Fabri-Tac would shine right through that. And I need to get a new glue stick, apparently. I was on my last bid on that. Okay, so then these are going to be pockets. Yeah, what time is it? I have not even paid attention. Oh, we're just under an hour. Good job, us. See, some days, you know, I feel like I'm just working and just going along, and then I didn't get nothing done. And then some days I'm just like, you know, we done so much today. So it's just, that's how it is some days. Some days you feel like you worked and did absolutely nothing, and then some days you just feel like you just, you know, accomplished so much. I don't understand. Alrighty. We did get a bunch done today, though. We got our cover cut down. We made, got our signature folded and sewn in. Oh, that purple looks so good with that there. Look at that. Hush up. We got all of our lace put on our pages. We figured out we were going to do 5 pockets on the front and 5 top pockets on the back to go on our purple pages. Got our actual, shoot, we did do a bunch today. We got our corners on, corner protectors. We got our topper put on and the whole front of the journal covered. And we made 2 pockets to go in the journal. I need to put a bit of glue right there on that. See that little bit right there? Right on the edge. There we go. We got you, buddy. I'm fine with that being a little flappy. I just don't want the top piece being flappy. So heck yeah, we did a bunch today, y'all. Alright, so now where I want these, I'm going to put one in the front, and I'm going to put one in the back. So I'm putting pockets on the purple pages, pockets and or tuck spots. And of course, you know, I put them in the wrong side. Ugh. So I wanted the lace bit out. Oh, come here. Oh, look how pretty the back of that one is. Shut up. But that's okay. So there's our first 2 pockets in our journal. Let's go ahead and glue them down while we're sitting here. Seeing how it's probably over an hour now. But see, look at that. And that's pretty on the back too. Shoot. Well, I feel like we accomplished a bunch today, y'all. Uh-oh. I accomplished putting too much glue on that. Big dummy. Good gracious, that the glue's squirting out from underneath there. Wow. Oh no. Don't do that to me. Can I fix you? Can we fix it? Probably not. Nope. Dang, it's gonna be a smudge. Please stop over gluing everything, knucklehead. And I put it right at the edge, so that didn't help much either, that it just squirted out of it. And there's one thing about this printed paper, if it gets wet like that, it's going to show. I mean, like if you lick your finger to try to pick it up, it's going to show. Oh, that's so pretty. And see, look. I got glue over here anyways. Daggone. Okay. Maybe purple was not the best color to pick to put in this. Just saying, because it's hopefully it'll dry. If I leave it alone, it'd be better. That's all I'm saying. If I quit messing with it, it'll be just fine. Okie doke. Oh, yep. There we go. She is ready to go and ready to be worked on. Making sure all of those pieces are attached down. And so now that we're not going to put that other topper on the top of that, I'm going to just run this through. I'm going to run it through right here, just to keep it attached to the journal. I'm not going to glue it down, but I'm just going to run it through there. And I want to kind of try to keep it to where that lace there stays the way it is. And we may wind up doing, yeah. There we go. We'll leave it like that for now. I'm going to get off here for today. Thank y'all so much for coming and helping me work on this journal. I hope you all are liking it. I know a lot of people are like, ooh, purple. They love the purple. I do too. It's my favorite color. So thank you all, and we will see y'all tomorrow.